one, come on to the Minecraft Files. Jimmy Swift skills will drive you wild. From a treehouse to a city bank, it's the Minecraft Files all day.
That was a good one. I like that one a lot. Hey, what's going on, Switchers? It's Jimmy Swift here, and welcome back to the Minecraft Files. This is episode 4 in Season 5, and today's user request comes from Cookie2000 Ninja, who says, make a lighthouse out of the dirt pile. Actually, a lot of you guys requested that I do something with this dirt pile right here. Honestly, I kind of liked it. I thought it kind of looked sort of rugged, but upon further review, I decided that it would be best to replace this with probably something a little bit more suitable for our harbor. So a lot of you guys requested a lighthouse. I don't think I'm going to do a lighthouse this episode. Unfortunately, I have some family in town right now because I am home for Thanksgiving and don't have a whole lot of time tonight to go ahead and make a full lighthouse. But what I am going to do is turn this into a storage, a small storage building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, I think, let me take a look here. I'm going to grab some wooden logs, some wooden planks, some cobblestone, some slabs, and some of the stone brick. So pretty much everything we've been using so far. So let's go ahead and grab these. We'll grab those. I'm going to grab these as well as these. And where are they? Where are they? Aha, over here. So hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I was out of town last week. I was in LA, which was why there were no Minecraft Files videos. All right, let's deconstruct this. Let's destroy this. I am playing on my laptop, so I apologize if it's a little bit laggy. I will try my best to keep this video as good for you guys as possible. My mic was having some problems the other day because I was getting reset up here at home with my laptop and everything. Anyways, so yeah, I was in LA last week for Dance Showdown, recording of Dance Showdown Season 2, Season 2, Round 2. So I was unable to record really anything. Honestly, all the time that I had available to me to actually record videos, I was like, nope, I don't feel like recording anything. I want to practice this dance because I had to learn a whole new dance, and I wanted to make sure that I knew it when it came down to the performance day. So I was like kind of juggling priorities. I was like, you know, should I actually practice my dance or should I record videos? And I ultimately decided that knowing my dance was the most important thing I could have done last week, because I didn't want to go out there in the performance and just embarrass myself, which I totally didn't. I actually freaking killed it. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. I think you guys are going to be super impressed. But yeah, that's what I was doing last week. And of course, if you missed last week's episode of the RPF, first week of RPF, Roleplay Fridays, I talked about it in there and was actually quite surprised that I was getting so many tweets and comments of people going, where's the Minecraft Files? Why isn't it here this week? And I was like, didn't you watch like the first 2 minutes of last Friday's video? Because I explained it there. So anytime you're wondering like where it is, if it hasn't been there for a week, check like the previous video. I probably talked about it. I never usually just leave you guys hanging in the dark, or at least I don't try to. All right, so what we're going to do today, let me see. I'm referencing a picture here for this little storage unit, and I'm not really going to make this all too snazzy and detailed. However, I would kind of like to make it look semi-good. So let's go ahead. We're going to start building right here with these guys. I don't really know like what I'm going for specifically. I think let's do this. How tall is this? I'm also kind of getting a cold, which stinks. I think I got sick on the plane. Stupid. Just irritates me. It makes me mad. Flying and people next to you are all not sick, but you're breathing in their air because it's like a freaking plane, and it's just, I don't know. I don't like it. What can you do, right? All right, I'm going to keep looking at this here. I want to make sure that I get this down. Oops, here, let's take that off. Yeah, so I'm not feeling like all too great tonight, honestly. Let's get rid of these. Maybe we should bump that out a little bit. Kind of make that, oops, hold on, let's do this instead. I'll redo the terrain at some point. I just want to get these sort of out of the way so that we can finish our little storage unit here. I like how this harbor turned out, though. I think looks really cool. All right, let's do 3. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm kind of making these little windows here. We're gonna put the top of this. We're gonna keep the top of these with these wooden slab thingies here. And let's do 3 more over here. Oops, hold on. Like that. I don't want it to be a full square, but let me see. Oh, I know what we can do. We'll put these right here. And I'm about to sneeze. Oh my gosh, hold on. Woo! Bless me. You can write bless you in the comments if you want. I'm not going to object to that. All right, so let's do these guys right here, and we'll do something like this. Actually, this is gonna be perfect because we'll be able to keep the same window style like that, and finish the little building like that. Now, the trick for this one, the cool thing about this guy is I'm actually gonna put a sort of a little roof on top. It's actually going to be cobblestone. So we're gonna put oops, hold on. Let's put wait, do I want to do that? I think actually I want to use, let's try something out here. I just want to test this out. We're going to use cobblestone slabs. Let's do it at the top half of these blocks. Let's try that. That looks kind of cool. So this way it's not like 2 blocks above us. It's actually 2.5. So it doesn't feel too terribly claustrophobic. And at the same time, it gives us this little perch up here. Now, what I'm going to do is, let's vary things up just a little bit. I kind of want to give a little bit of variation to this. So we'll maybe put some, just, I don't know, random patterns up here like this. Kind of make it a little bit more worn looking, not quite so pristine. Maybe it's had some wear and tear from, you know, the sea, the harbor, whatever. I don't really know. Oops. Let's do that. Actually, no. Hold on. Let's put that there. Let's put this guy right there. Kind of make it a little bit uneven. Something kind of like that. Now, what I'd like to do is also build sort of a little tower up here. So let's get rid of these guys. And what I want to do is build somewhat of a tower sort of into this oops, hold on. Into the corner of this little new storage unit that we've created for ourselves here. Sorry while I sniffle. Let's do, I'm trying to look at this picture real quick because this is another sort of design that my brother kind of came up with, and I liked it. I thought it looked kind of cool. Would look cool for a harbor like this. I'm going to try and just vary it up just slightly. And I think most of it, what we're going to do most of it is maybe this cobblestone. Now, what's interesting about this design, at least from what I saw, was that it sort of seemed like there's really no way to kind of get up this, per se. It's just, I guess, if you're up on top of this building, maybe it's like a small lookout place or something like that. Then, you know, you can use this tower or whatever. But as of right now, I don't think that we're going to have anybody up here, at least not initially. But for all intents and purposes, I'm not gonna rule out the fact that we can have some people living in here, because I think that could be kind of cool. Have like a guard in the guard tower or something like that. What was I doing? This? No, I want to do that. All right, there we go. So let's continue building this upwards. That, and we can go just kind of alternate it like this. Alternate the materials. Alright, there we go. Now I would like to also grab a torch, because we think we're going to need one of those. keep this place lit up. No! Keep this place lit up. So let's throw one of these guys up in here. Let's do like that. How does that look? It looks okay. And we'll cap off this right there. So now we've got this sort of little guard tower house looking thing. Let me see if this looks okay. I guess this looks about as okay as it can. Although I might want to add some more. I'd probably like to add a little bit more of the stone brick here, because it looks really, really similar to just the base, and because this has so much cobblestone in it anyway. So let me start to give it a little bit more of the stone brick. We'll kind of let the stone brick take over and have the cobblestone sort of be a little bit more sparse kind of throughout this build, I guess. Oh no! Whoops. Okay, there we go. Well, maybe add another one of these, messed up bricks here. Kind of give it this little effect there. So there, I guess that could be our storage unit. I kind of wanted maybe it to be a little bit more this way, but I think this leaves enough room for us to either expand it or build something else. I really haven't decided what that is yet. But you guys, please keep the ideas coming. Please keep them flowing. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I kind of like how this turned out. It looks kind of cool. And you can just go into here. Maybe we can add some... maybe we can add a couple chests or something. I'm trying not to hover over the mic this time. It was kind of... I think that was my problem last time because I'm at a different desk. I'm sitting at a different desk, and my setup is not like I have it at my house. So I'm just going to try and adapt here as I record from home this week, so I do apologize. I'm sorry if the mic quality is really bad, but I don't know, we kind of turn this into a little bit of a storage area. Looks cool. Alright, you guys, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video of the Minecraft Files. We'll be back again on Wednesday, hopefully. Hopefully I don't have too much going on, but yeah, it's going to be a really crazy week, really busy week for me. I'm going to try my very, very, very hardest, I promise, to get videos out to you guys. I just got picked up a Wii U today, so I'm going to be messing around with that a little bit. I don't have any means of recording anything on it yet because my capture card is actually at home at my apartment. It's not here at my parents' house, so not much I can do, but I'm going to try my best for you guys. I miss you. I love you guys, and I hope that you guys will stay tuned this week through Thanksgiving. I will try my very best to keep you entertained. That's all I have to say. So keep it right here on youtube.com/ChimneySwift11. And we'll have a fun Thanksgiving week. Maybe I'll try and sneak in a little Thanksgiving Day special or something like that. Could be kind of fun. But yeah, thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.